Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card before I go and shuffle the rest of the cards. Ooh, you got the new life card. That is so apt because we're moving into Aries season. So Aries season is the astrological new year. Yeah. So tends to be my favourite season, and Aries makes a natural trine to Sagittarius, so it's a very, very good time for you to be expressive. Okay, it's almost like a card of, it's very much an Easter card, isn't it? Breaking out of old energy and feeling that, oh my god, it's so good to be alive energy. I think you're the only sign to get that one, and you're my last reading. I'll do you first next week, Sagittarius. That's how I work it. So very, very beautiful, very optimistic reading. So please give me straightforward cards for the sign of Sagittarius. I'm wondering how many aces that you're going to get, if you're going to get aces, because aces are very much like that new life energy. 6 cards, please. 4 of discs, 6 of swords, okay. 6 of swords is a new life. It's the gift, the challenge. Everyone's got this bloody 7 of swords. I'm not sure if it's Mercury retrograde that's doing it, because it's in Pisces. So we're all having to go backwards in order to rewrite a lot of our stories. 4 of Swords is how people are showing up for you, the King of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. A lot of Swords cards, guys. Okay, what's the 3 of Cups about? I want a, give me a noise card for Sagittarius about the 3 of Cups. Ooh, that's what I expected for the week. The Ace and the Sun, because they're very much the new life cards. This is what I was expecting. This is what comes after the 3 of Cups. This is about new starts. And the Sun is the whole centre of our world. It gives life to everything. It's about joy. It's about expansion. But you have got one interesting week. Okay, I'm already looking at what's behind you, which is the 4 of discs. Okay, so the 4 of discs is very much, as the picture tells you, keeping feelings very close to your chest, or someone else might be. Sometimes this 4 of discs represents holding on to the security that you built yourself. That's not a bad thing, by the way. It's only a bad thing if your happiness lies somewhere else, but you're not willing to compromise. That's never a good thing, Sagittarius. And I don't know where that message came from. It might be for one of yous, but that's where you've been, but I'm not sure, because the 6 of Swords is the gift, which means beginning to leave behind this 4 of Pentacles. The security of a box. Now, I am not judging a box, by the way, guys, in any shape or form. We all need a foundation. Every single one of us needs some sort of base and some sort of foundation. It only becomes a problem if, say, your happiness lies over here, but you've been staying here. So the gift is about letting go and going into the great unknown, by the way. The challenge is the 7 of Swords, which is not far off the 4 of discs. A little bit of a complex here, and not in a bad way, because human beings are all wired the same. Okay, we're all different, but we all have, there's certain themes that we all go through, because these are both cards about holding back, but the gift is about going to new shores, entering into the mystery to see what's there for you. It's always a really big challenge to enter into the unknown, okay? Now, anyone who tells you otherwise, I actually don't believe them, to tell you the truth, because we all have within us the need for the Four of Discs and the Seven of Swords. And Seven of Swords is very much, shall I go back? It's an archway card. And it's your challenge. And it's like something's pulling your soul forward. And there's a part of you, Sagittarius, that's keeping yourself back. And I'm thinking about that new life card, and the gift is about transition towards a new chapter, and that's what the Ace and the Sun's about. Now, how other people are showing up for you is the Four of Swords. So some people might be exhausted, very drained. There might not be a lot of communication between people, okay? Maybe they're just having to rest, and maybe it's them that's the Four of Pentacles, having to preserve their energy. You're moving towards something, Sagittarius. And the central issue is the King of Swords. Why the King of Swords? Who's looking at the Four of Swords, and it's like, why is the King? Oh God, what have you got going on with the Queen of Swords? So this is about two people who want the same thing. When a King and Queen show up together, it's about two people who want exactly the same thing. But I've got a feeling there ain't a lot of communication going on in your relationships this week, Sagittarius. So maybe the King and Queen are about taking a step back in order for you to work out this little bit of a, should I stay or should I go? Should I go forward? Should I stay with the safety that I've got? That seems to be the theme. I'm going to jump right to your outcome, because first of all you get the Three of Cups, which is about joy, celebration. But these people fly because they've released the energy that was holding them back. And what's holding you back, Sagittarius, is a lot of overthinking. And maybe you're overthinking about leaving these Four Pentacles behind and setting sail into this new life. But by the time we get to the Three, I think you've made the leap. And you're very much in that voyage into the unknown. Because then you get the Ace of Wands, which is the birth of a new beginning, a new life, and then the Sun card. So moving into your solar power. And our solar power is that beautiful energy of Sagittarius, which I'm sort of laughing because you do represent that, you know, the archer, that arrow, who's got their eyes on their destiny. And they want to go there because you've got your eye on a new life and on a new chapter. But the challenge, you're sort of stuck in this gateway. It's overthinking, by the way. Little bit of a shadowy energy. And a shadowy energy is maybe keeping too much to yourself, not being straightforward about what's going on for you, that sort of thing, because of the Four of Swords and the Four of Discs. There might have to be some sort of communication here with that King and Queen of Swords, because they're either people who are cutting off from each other, the Four of Swords might be, or they're moving into communication. And that's what's going to bring you this passage into this beautiful new chapter. Oh boy, Sagittarius, I wish this was my reading. This is absolutely lovely. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but change is not easy. Going into the unknown is not easy. Because it's like jumping into an ocean, isn't it? So it brings up within us a lot of fears for our security, a lot of fears for the future, and that's what your challenges are. You really don't have anything to fear, Sagittarius. There's absolutely nothing to fear apart from these swords and these tapes in your head, which you have the power to change. because that is something we have the power over, is our mind. And once we get control over our thinking, we've got control over our destiny. What a beautiful reading. I feel like picking you one more card, actually. One more card. Tell me for Sagittarius. Yeah, you got the World card. The world is your oyster. There seems to be some huge victory taking place this week for you, Sagittarius. Some big overcoming something. That's what I'm picking up. Some new life, some completion, and then an entry into a new life. You don't have to feed those Seven of Swords, by the way. You can just say thinking and take control of that throne that exists between your eyebrows. And every time you go back off to thinking, you have to keep bringing yourself back. But eventually you just reside in peace, Sagittarius, okay? It works. Anyhow, loads of love, guys, and I'll speak to you next week. Goodbye.